crafting your own destiny, though there are various aspects to it, the most fundamental thing is energy. There is substantial energy in the system. For a yogi, this is very important. The first rays of sun should fall on me, not on a blade of grass, not on a worm, not on an insect, it has to fall on me. This is very important for a yogi because he understands the value of knowing that we are essentially solar powered. Making use of planet's relationship with the sun, the shift to the southern run, these 6 months, which is known as Dakshinayana, Adiyogi, Shiva himself, turned south on this day to acknowledge how significant is the role of sun in our lives. Everything that we know as life, from a microscopic organism to ants, insects, birds, animals, plant life and human beings, and the very planet itself. The essential energy is sun. It's on solar energy. We are all solar powered. The very warmth in our body is because of the sun. Having recognized this, to master one's destiny is always an aspiration in every human being. Even in other creatures, they would like to take charge of their life. Well, they don't have the faculties and the means to do it, but a human being has come with the necessary faculties and understanding and awareness to take one's own destiny into their hands. In taking destiny into your hands, which essentially means you go where you want to go, that means you fix the destination. If you want to fix the destination from wherever you are to a faraway place, first thing is your vehicle should be gassed up, there must be enough fuel. There are many other aspects, but the most important thing is you have the necessary fuel. Just look at it in your life. This morning you woke up, if you're bursting with energy, you have many aspirations. But even if you had a little temperature, a headache, or for some reason your energies are little low, this day obviously you're not thinking of doing great things. Because the most fundamental thing, to even have the thought process, to even have an aspiration, even to nurture an aspiration, first thing is you must be gassed up. There's no gas in your tank you're not planning to go anywhere. You are the kind who'll enjoy the parking lot. So the first and foremost thing is to create substantial bursting energy in the system. In this context, a yogi following the sun cycles is a very important part of yoga, because unless you have a bursting sense of energy within you, you will not plan a long journey. You will not chart the course of your destiny. It's all right, somehow if you survive. For most people, if they don't get into trouble, they think life is good enough. If you live in a parking lot in your car, generally you don't get into an accident. telling you this safe ways of living. Generally, you don't get into an accident, it's pretty safe. Well, you may get robbed, that's always there, but at least you don't smash up your car. That can only happen if you drive, that can only happen if you're driving a lot. That is, you're making a long-distance journey. So does long-distance journey necessarily mean a disaster? No. Long-distance journey means you have an aspiration to craft your own destiny. Crafting your own destiny, though there are various aspects to it, the most fundamental thing is energy. There is substantial energy in the system. To take up anything in the world, also external work, first and foremost thing is you woke up like a burst of energy, otherwise you don't want to take up anything. And as your energies recede, you will become terribly self-centered. You have noticed this with yourself. On a certain day when you're bursting with energy, you can think of everybody's well-being. Another day when you're low, you are not interested whether others live or die. The only thing that concerns is this one. So, lack of energy or paucity of energy naturally breeds a horrible sense of self-centeredness. For a yogi, this is very important. The first rays of sun should fall on me, not on a blade of grass, not on a worm, not on an insect, it has to fall on me. This is very important for a yogi because he understands the value of knowing that we are essentially solar-powered. How well we integrate this energy will determine how energetically we live. How much energy we have to spare will decide how magnanimous we are with our life. Because if you have no energy to spare, you can only think of this one life. Keeping this going itself is a great struggle for a whole lot of people. So, being solar-powered, we want to absorb, organize and store as much energy as possible. So sadhana is there. The various tools, the various kriyas that you're performing, on one level, they're essentially about increasing or enhancing your battery capacity. That means you can go for charging less and less. Those of you who are doing sadhana, if you happen to be doing every day, slowly you're noticing the volume of food that you need to eat is coming down, that means you're going for charging less. Less charging means less stuff to process, less sleeping means more life to live, many things. Basically, your downtime is going down, maintenance time is going down. This is very important because only if you are charged to a certain level, all the other things will happen.